nice to meet you. Can I say hello to you? My name's Tom. You can say hello. Hi. Hello. Wow. That's a nice leash you have there. I'm gonna sit down with you. I'm gonna play with you. Yeah. I'm gonna come down here. You're a puppy. You should be able to play. Come on. Wanna play? Whoa, these are good, huh? Yeah. I'm gonna work you out of the corner. Oh yeah. Oh. Come on. Come on. I wanna get there. That's my spot. You're in my spot. Come on. Okay. Come on, be brave. You got this. Alright, here, we're gonna do stepping stones.
Hi guys, so the reason I've stitched that video isn't for any malicious intent. I'm not after a hate parade on that particular person in the video, whether it's him that's filmed it or whether it's someone filming it on his behalf and they've posted it on TikTok. All I will say is, personally from my point of view, and it's completely optional as what you want to do, but if I was ever in that situation with a dog that looks that anxious and nervous, I certainly wouldn't be kneeling down, putting my face near them, enclosing their space. All that's going to do is lead to a bite. Okay, it hasn't on this occasion, which there's probably more luck than judgment if I'm honest. So just on the subject of it, it sort of triggered me to do this video for a benefit rather than a negative. Okay, so all I would say is you can clearly see that dog is anxious, distressed, whatever the case may be. Obviously I don't know the backstory of this dog, so I've just got to go with what's in front of me on the video. Okay, so he's obviously displaying some serious signs of nervousness, anxiety, all that good stuff, okay, which is normally what pressures a dog into a bite if they're feeling threatened. Okay, this guy, he looks like a pet professional, a vet or a veterinary nurse of some sort, given the colour of the scrubs, etc. And he's decided to kneel down and get in the dog's face, trying to build a bond with him. Okay, definitely not advisable. You don't know what that dog is thinking at that moment in time. Obviously hindsight's a wonderful thing. He may know more about the dog than I obviously do, but again, if you're ever in that predicament and you don't know the dog, especially don't know the dog's backstory, if it's an adopted dog, never ever do this. Certainly don't lie down underneath the dog. Okay, one of the main things I've noticed is he's in a corner. He's got no escape route should he feel even more threatened than he clearly does already. And he's enclosed that space down. Okay, so what he wants to be doing really is giving him lots of space. Okay, if you're ever in an encounter with a dog like that and you're trying to befriend it or stop it feeling that way, okay, give it plenty of space. A dog will naturally feel comfortable and come over to you, sniff, smell you, get a vibe for you, and then they'll decide how they want to play it, and it's always on their terms. Okay, never on yours. Just remember that. Okay, which brings me on to a little bit of information and advice. Okay, so when you go into a house or you meet a dog on a walk or whatever the case may be, okay, never get into the habit of sticking your hand in his face and being like, oh, smell me, you know, I'm your friend. Everyone does it, okay, and we fell foul to it years ago before we started really getting into dog training and stuff. We just thought that was the way it was, and it certainly isn't. Okay, it makes the dog feel anxious and nervous that someone is coming into their space and sticking their hand in their face. You wouldn't like it as a human if you met someone for the first time and the first thing they did was come up to you and go hi. You'd feel really oof. Okay, stop. Okay, a dog's no different. Okay, same as try not to pat them and stroke them on the top of the head. You imagine a dog stood in front of you or sat at your feet and you're leering over them. It's a very dominant position, especially for a nervous or anxious dog. So we say once they're comfortable and they've made it clear that they're happy to have some human interaction, stroke them under the chin, under the chest area here. Okay, kneel down if you need to, not so you're face to face. Okay, if you need to stand off to the side or whatever to make them feel less threatened, then do that. Okay guys, just be mindful of your dominance, your stance. You're a lot bigger than most dogs. Okay, don't get me wrong, if you're a Great Dane, you're probably on the same level, if not smaller, but we're talking staffies here, okay, and bullies. So don't be overbearing, stand over them, don't close their space down, let them decide. They may come up, sniff you and walk away, and if they do, that's fine. Like I said, it's always on their terms, never on anyone else's. Okay, no hate to this person in the video. Okay, I don't approve of it, and I certainly wouldn't follow that advice if you're ever in that situation. Okay, it's worked out fine for him on this occasion, it may not the next. Okay, but again, no hate. I'm not after a tirade of abuse of him. Do you mean like nothing like that? It's just purely, I saw the video and I thought it was a great benefit to us as staffy owners, that I could help influence other people into do things a little bit better and certainly a lot safer.